Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Ryan Engelstad here, Thunderdome, Minnesota. And we're here to talk about some stockade, barricade variants that I've come across recently. And of course, we're going to compare them against a stockade because we want the elite style cage to compare them against. One is the Blast Sniper. This is from a Amazon store that sells a lot of the Blaze Storm type blasters, and we're not going to talk a whole lot about this one because it feels cheap and powdery and the plastic is soft, and when you pull the trigger it doesn't always, the trigger is so soft sometimes it folds on itself. So it is powered by 3 AA's. It actually comes with a pair of very small goggles, 22 darts, and these have to have a super hard tip, and it's a long tip. So that's an interesting dart that I hadn't seen too much of. The foam is fine, it's just the tips are very long, so you get a lot of glue on them, so at least that part is good, but that is a very hard tip if you're shooting out of a modified blaster. So those darts aren't going to be long for this world in my collection. Of course, the box is always interesting. It has 10 continuing emissions, the semi-auto soft bullet gun, super gun, long range shoot, the fun toys with interesting capitalization. Yeah, this is it has a cool shape, long range shoot tech, 2 kind soft bullet. So I mean, the packaging speaks for itself, including however these hands fit with that body. I am not sure, but it is interesting. Alignment of target shooting. So yeah, it's an interesting package. And how does it shoot with its 3 AA's? See what I mean about the trigger? Yeah, there we go. 51. 33. Duplicate 33. 54. So, not the most interesting of blast snipers. Definitely not long for my interest. Of course, we'll compare it to the stockade. And these are just random darts. 55. 56. 58. 57. 56. So that's our stockade, good old stockade. And now this is the interesting one that I made in a trade with a gentleman on Buy Sell Trade, Nerf Buy Sell Trade Facebook group. I know it was on one of the Captain Xavier thrift runs that he found one, but then we didn't hear too much about it. It's Citywell International Inc. Caution, launch, and attack. So the interesting thing is it has 4 AA batteries in it. So the battery tray is bigger. The handle is not uncomfortable, but the stock is, yeah, comically, weird. It hits you right in the wrist when you shoot it. So take that off. The switch is small, but there. And this is what I was found interesting when he had it on his show, was how offset the barrel is from the center line of the blaster. So, try it, turn it on. 64. 62. Duplicate 62. 63. 48 error. 47. We're getting some errors now, I think, because we're in the basement. I know it's not optimal 61. In the basement, you want more sunlight, of course, using a chronograph, but it's 20 degrees out in winter and dark out, so... But I was just kind of excited that this was kind of an oddball blaster that I never find thrifting, so when I saw it, that someone was getting rid of it and wanted to trade, I traded them some blasters and got this and a couple other ones I was looking at. So it is definitely unique and odd, and shoots Elites just fine, shoots Precise Pros just fine. Feels good in the hand, doesn't feel bad in the hand. I wouldn't say it feels like Maverick good, but it doesn't feel bad in the hand. And it has an interesting shape, so I don't know. I'm sure it's moddable as much as any other stockade barricade. If you ever come across one. I've been thrifting for 7-8 years now. This is the first one I've ever seen or had the opportunity to buy. So I don't know who made it, where it came out of. Well, it came out of China. It says so right on the blaster. I don't know where it came from or what else came with it. But it's an interesting one. So there you go. One Nerf standard good one, one oddball good one, and one that I don't know if I'm going to shave it for parts or do what with it. I'm going to take my batteries back out of it, and yeah, that unreliable trigger, I wouldn't even feel comfortable trading it off on anybody because it is just bad. I mean, it just feels bad when you're pulling it. So anyway, that's my review of those little oddball blasters, and we have some other oddballs that we can make another video of next. So watch for that, and we'll hope to see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.